every time I say something, men are super duper sensitive about everything I say.
Why
Can
do
you
you think
give
that
me?
is? Why do you think there's so many men online, and particularly here on YouTube, because YouTube is the stronghold of the black manosphere? I think that's fair to say. Why do you think so many black men in general online and black men on in the manosphere on YouTube are so polarized by you? Why do you think that is?
Well, my perspective may be different for yours, but I think it's like more than one reason. I don't think it's one solid thing I could say that is the reason. But the two things I hear from my audience all of the time is number one, I'm an easy target because I am the one who has been a single mom for 4 years. I'm the one with the
Well, you was
OnlyFans.
a single mom before that.
Well, no, my daughter's father was around and he's a great dad. So they didn't
Yeah, but y'all was
classify
never married.
me.
Y'all were never married though.
They never classified me as a single mom. I don't classify any woman as a single mom if the fathers are extremely active. He and I lived together for a very, very long time.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
we
go ahead.
lived together.
Okay.
So I think they people just look at him differently than they would, it just feels different. It's very different from me raising my son with someone I live with versus raising my son alone. I mean, raising my daughter with someone I live with versus raising my son alone.
Yeah.
A single mother to me is someone who is solo parenting.
Uh huh.
So single mother is a bad term for that. But because I am that, and because if I was butt ass ugly, I don't think anybody would be bothering me either.
Well,
I think
nobody's accused. Well, nobody would accuse you of that. I would say I have said publicly because I had a chance to catch you on Ace Metaphor's show. I'm something of a fan and a critic of Ace Metaphor. I met him on several occasions, and we talked.
wait a
And
minute, I didn't give you the second reason.
okay, go ahead. We'll jump in. We'll jump in. No, I just wanted to say that nobody is accusing you of being an ogre or anything like that. I would just say that you've gotten quite plump over the years.
Well, I think the reason, well, I always been like jiggly. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little woman. People
You was
think I'm
definitely
like,
jiggling, that's for sure.
right. People think I'm really, really tall and big, like plus size, but I'm a tiny woman. I'm 5 feet tall. I'm not super duper big. And the weight that y'all seen me put on during my depression, during after I had my son, it
Hmm.
just made me be even thicker. I'm not like a overly like obese woman like people think. That's not where I stand at all. But some of y'all might like the stick bony. So you look at me and you're like, oh, she's fat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's okay. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
but no, I was
So
saying
the second reason, yeah, go ahead.
the second reason before we get into Ace Metaphor is the
Yeah.
second reason is that because of some of the relationships that I had with people like Tommy and people like Minister Jack, and because of their discomfort with me, it kind of it's carried on with time, and it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger because just how you and I was talking about the founding fathers yesterday,
Right.
earlier today,
Yeah.
when you're dealing with the originals basically, it's kind of set in stone that I am the person for people to be pissed at if they're male. But anyway, go ahead.
Now, to be fair, you do have a heck of a history with
Yeah, I
those two
do.
gentlemen. So
Yeah,
to
I
be
do.
fair, it's a whole lot of and I'm pretty sure everybody listening will have at least some idea of the history, so we don't have to relitigate it. But just to be fair, it's not like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
There
no,
is,
it
there
didn't
is,
come out of
there,
nowhere.
yeah,
No, it's very warranted when you see two people arguing, you don't know which one of them is the clown. You
yeah,
don't know which one of them is the idiot. You just see
yeah,
two people yelling back and forth. Anyway, go
yeah,
ahead. I'm ready. Ace Metaphor.
yeah. So how did you get with Ace? Without, like I said, I'm a fan and a critic. I have a lot of admiration for him on one side, but I have a lot of criticism for him on the other. And I think I try to be even handed with the way that I approach Ace. But I was pleasantly surprised because I am a subscriber to his app, the tonight's conversation app. I am a subscriber, full subscriber. And so I went and checked in on it one day, and I saw you sitting there. I was like, "Whoa, whoa! How did this happen?" So,
I was
yeah,
so
how did
much
this happen?
bigger. I was real big then. Oh, so I was definitely fat on that show.
Yeah, I was like, "What?" I was like, at first when you came up, and then you had on white. you know, like a white top. So you know what they
Yeah.
say in the TV world, you know, if you wear black, it makes you look smaller. So
Yeah.
I saw you. I was like, wait, that's not who I think it is it? And
Yeah,
I
it's
went
like
back
bigger.
and it's, damn, that's Soncerae.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I gained like 80 pounds. That was like, you got to keep that in mind. That was
On a
4 months
5 foot
ago.
frame, that's a lot.
Yeah. I, that was 4 months ago. I've lost weight since because I saw myself. I was like, oh my God, I'm like much bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was like, because, I shoot and stuff all the
Beans,
time.
greens, potatoes, tomatoes, man, hogs, dogs, chickens, turkeys, rabbits. You name it! You name it!
Yeah.
You old ass fool. Listen, let me tell you, I gave birth to my son, and this is why
Was he a big boy?
I need for men to be more careful with who they procreate with if they don't want to be fathers. This is why you have to do that.
Was your son a
So
big boy?
my son was big, but during my entire pregnancy, I couldn't eat. So I was like extremely skinny while I was pregnant because he was just kind of like taking all of my nutrients, and I could barely keep anything down.
It is. I don't know. You're probably aware of this already, but just for the listening audience, particularly the guys, and it dumbfounded me when I found this out. Women having boys is more strenuous than women having girls.
Oh my God, it's
The
hard.
reason being is because boys require more iron than girls do.
Yeah, I was struggling. I was struggling. But after that, I could eat again. So I was eating everything.
Yeah.
Because for almost 10 months, I couldn't eat nothing.
Yeah.
So I was eating everything. And I mean, I'm talking about gummy bears, bacon, cereal, everything. So I gained 80 pounds. And plus I was postpartum depression.
Right. So the postpartum piece linked in with what you were already talking about. And to be fair, we could discuss it, but you did go through a difficult pregnancy, because baby's father and so on and so forth.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying men be selective, because you don't want to put women or your kids through that. I know sometimes men are selfish, but you have to understand what's happening to a woman when we get pregnant, and then you abandon us. It kind of makes us worse. But anyway, you can move on. It's okay.
Yeah. I was just curious as to how that happened with you and Ace, though. I was like, how did that happen?
Ace. Okay, so me and Ace was following each other on TikTok. You have to understand, TikTok a whole nother world.
Gotcha.
A whole nother world. Like, they're more acceptable to the differences in people and the differences in opinion.
No, they're not.
Ace.
Look at what happened to Adam Andrew Tate. Look at what happened to him. Look at what happened to early things.
But that isn't solely off of TikTok.
It is.
That's not where that originated from. Do you know the story of Andrew Tate? I know you do. It is not solely off of just TikTok. It's a number of things that Andrew was doing on different platforms. Because he basically got kicked off because he was doing like organized crime.
Wow.
Okay. It wasn't just because they don't like his opinion on TikTok.
So he's a mafioso now.
I don't know what he is. All I know is from what is being reported, it's because he was doing some type of organized crime that was harmful towards anyone who influences people.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was, doing something illegal, but it must have been worse than what we think if he lost all his social media platforms, his email accounts, some of his bank accounts. You have to realize he lost a lot of stuff. It wasn't just, his TikTok page or his YouTube channel.
Wow.
He lost a lot of shit. But anyway, Ace.
Oh, yeah. He did get basically, I mean, he got the Alex Jones treatment.
He got screwed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he deserved all of that, because I don't know what else he's done.
Yeah.
But he definitely didn't deserve like his accounts being taken and shit like that. Like his bank accounts.
So your point is, and I think it's a fair one, your point is that TikTok is a different animal from what we're used to over here on YouTube.
Yeah, from what we're used to. Okay.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm saying. Like, the audience is different. It's just different. But Ace just kept seeing me because I kept going viral. There was a time where anything I posted was going viral. And so Ace just was like, I'm looking for people who can actually sit down and have a debate. I don't need for people that agree with everybody. I need people who have their own opinion. That's why he chose me.
Right. I did see you on the one show that you was on there and you had on the white top. Now, have you done any more shows with him or just that one?
Oh, of course, we recorded plenty of episodes.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to see me. It's a whole season of episodes. I'm just on one season.
Gotcha.
Well, I don't know if he started filming for the next season yet. But the first 2 seasons exhausted him so much that he just he might be taking a break for a second and then be trying to figure out who you want to put on the 3rd season.
Yeah. Now, it's interesting you say that because me and the lovely Miss Brown Sugar, we just wrapped up our first season of podcast. We just tried it out this year, and we just did a season finale podcast. And we're gearing up for 2023 season 2. Yeah, have you heard any of our podcasts?
No, I stopped listening to you. Remember? I was like, you know what, this dude, I can't. Because I was talking about you the other day on my YouTube channel about how back in the day when I was in, I was like traveling around Florida. I used to talk on the phone with you when I was at the resorts in Florida. And something happened between me and you over like Minister Jap, I think, and that was the last time you and I had a conversation before the most part.
Oh my God, you're looking at what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, that was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
But we don't have a problem with each other, and that's what I keep trying to explain to a lot of people who see y'all do negative content about me. It isn't that we beefing. Like, they think we beef with each other because you talk about me so negatively, and I keep trying to tell people I'm not beefing with Obsidian. He just saying what he's saying, and it's making me mad, but I don't. Yeah, I don't have a problem with him.
Yeah, I don't mean to make you mad.
Welcome to my side of the internet. My name is Soncerae Monique. I'm a certified life coach for both men and women. I have a 50-50 audience, so I try to play fair with both genders. I'm going to keep it real with both of y'all. Everybody can improve because everybody is a part of the problem. I want everyone to unify and produce loving unions. Hopefully you do too. There is no gender war here. I promote positive perspectives and healthy debate, so be careful what you post inside of my comment section. It is very much okay to disagree, but have emotional intelligence and release toxicity elsewhere, ladies and gents. Don't take it out on each other. Make sure you follow me on all of my socials. Go to SonceraeMonique.com to purchase any of my books or to sign up on any of my membership sites. Thank you for spending time with me. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.